just you need to pull this is the working yarn and this is the tail end, the one which is hanging, that is the tail end, and this is the working yarn. So pull the working yarn. Now our magic loop is ready. I am doing one more chain here and just yarn over, insert into the magic ring and pull the yarn. Now we have 3 loops. In these 3 loops, pull the working yarn through first 2 loops. Now you will be getting 2 loops. Yarn over 2 times, insert the needle into the magic ring and pull the working yarn. Now you have 5 loops, right? Pull the working yarn through the first 2 loop and next 2 loop. You will be getting 3 loops. Yarn over 3 times now and insert the needle into the magic ring and pull the working yarn. You will be getting 3, 6, 7 loops and insert first 2 loops, next 2 loops and next 2 loops. So you have 4 loops now. Again insert the working yarn into the first 2 loops, next 2 loops and next 2 loops. So we have this pattern where just chain 1. Now you have to work here. Here you can see one loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then this loop we need to work 6 and next to this loop 7. So we have to do 7 slip stitches wherever I have shown. Again I am showing with another color as that was not clear. So we have to consider this as a first loop. The one near to the needle we need to skip and next one we have to work, and this is the second loop and this one is the third loop and this one 4th and this one 5. So we have 5 loops, that is back loops. Now we have to turn the work back and need to work on the near loop. We have 7 loops into the magic ring. We have to choose first and second, so we have to work on 7 loops. I am working on the first loop, making slip stitch, second slip stitch and third making slip stitch. Now 4th making slip stitch and 5th making slip stitch. Now turn where we have to work on the first and second, that is on the magic ring. Make slip stitch in the first one and second one. Insert the needle and pull the working yarn through it. Just chain 2. Again what you have done here, continue this. Just yarn over, insert into the magic ring, pull the working yarn through first 2 loops, yarn over 2 times and insert into the magic ring, pull the working yarn first 2 and next 2, 3 loops now, yarn over 3 times, insert into the magic ring and pull the yarn, first 2, next 2 and next 2. Now we have 4 loops. Every 2 loops we have to take the working yarn and chain 1. Again same thing. Again work on the 5 back loops and 2 loops that is near magic ring. So this is how we need to do 6 petals. I am doing second one. We have to do 6 petals totally. After doing 6 petal, we need to close the magic ring. Close this, keep the needle here, pull the tail end. While pulling, one loop is not shrinking, another loop is shrinking, right? So this is the outer loop, the one which is shrinking. So pull that completely against the tail end. So if you are pulling that near tail end will come out. So pull it against the tail end, that will close the inner loop. So pull it completely. Now it is closed. Now pull the tail end. This is the tail end, pull that completely. So our flower is ready. Now connect back here to the second loop. This is the first loop, but connect with the second loop. This is the second loop. Working yarn, pull the working yarn through this loop and cut it. If you want to use this as a tag and you want to tie this on anything, then keep these two ends as it is. Just keep it equal and keep it as it is. Otherwise, we need to hide it. To hide the yarn, the one that is in center, this one is the starting, right? The starting yarn we can cut directly because it has one inner loop support. Okay, and then this one we need to hide some spaces. Ensure that this is not showing other side, needle is not in other side. So, and pull this needle. After hiding, cut the yarn. This is good side and this is the back side of the flower. This wool is somewhat furry. We have to use lighter to remove that fur. Be careful while using lighter. Don't burn the flower.